Hello. I am back after not recording anything for quite a while because we have a new episode of Doctor Who. Always, love the specials. I'm glad we have a Christmas special again. The New Year specials are cool, but it really feels like a Doctor Who tradition to have those Christmas specials. And I don't even celebrate Christmas. I just think, it's been a tradition and it changed for all those years. So it's kind of nice to have them back. I'm recording this almost a week after it aired, so I haven't seen any spoilers, but I have seen general reactions that people really liked this episode, which is good because I was a little bit about the season. I think there was a couple episodes that I liked, but for the most part I thought it was a little middle of the road. I probably could have done like a season ending ranking video. I still could, maybe including this, but yeah, so I wasn't the biggest fan of the season, which is a shame because I was really excited for it, and now I felt like it was a little bit not what I wanted. So I'm hoping that this special really does, bring it together. Which sort of the same thing happened with the first season of Chibnall's era. So yeah, hopefully this special really ties it together. And yeah, I think it's enough talking. Let's just get into it.
Democracy itself will fall.
No, always the first year.
Does it show?
Room, I mean.
Oh.
Our seed will bloom, and the flesh will rise.
What?
I mean, I could just get a fridge.
Hey.
Ah, yes. Habit. Never get used to them leaving. Here. Keep the markers bigger on the inside. What did I see?
My mind blank too, sir.
It may not be necessary in your case, Trev.
Okay.
So, a hotel is...
We can't expect miracles.
Right.
If I forget to flush.
You should be dead quite shortly. The star seed will flesh will rise.
Oh.
I was on a mission.
Aww. Poor guy.
Priority access to all the time portals, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh, dear.
You might have been able to save him if you'd just not.
I went and let him down.
Poor Trev.
This has never happened before.
Question?
It doesn't
What is in
seem-
that case? Can I see?
Look, I'm just gonna put his towels in the bathroom.
Doesn't seem very freaked out.
Oh, this is just men all over, isn't it? Even lizard men.
Oh, I know.
He's a Silurian.
Game, I know all about these hotels.
The star seed will bloom,
What?
and the flesh.
I'm taking the case. No. What's this? What's this on my wrist? Look at this.
Oh,
Stay very still.
Millions of years later, running the time hotel. I mean, wow.
millions.
How did that question? You were being mansplained by a briefcase.
I thought I was being mansplained by you.
Honey, the doctor's in the room is Mansplain Central.
Oh, I'm getting that.
Do you even... What are you then, gorgeous?
But I'm actually going to die.
Not for several seconds, just live in the moment.
Please just close the case.
What is...
Please enter your 4-digit security code.
Oh.
Or the current case.
I'm not the future, he is the past. The future is this way. Come on.
Why would
How
you
does this
take
work?
her?
How do I
That's
get to be you?
interfering.
The long way...
This is why nobody likes you. You have to be
But why? That doesn't make
Do you
sense.
know how alone you are?
Okay.
You live in a great big giant spaceship,
no one
and
cares.
there aren't any chairs, and you haven't even noticed because nobody ever comes
Okay,
round.
whatever. I don't understand. How can he take her? That breaks the loop, doesn't it?
Oh my god, I don't have any chairs.
Now he's realizing. Yeah. Okay, we get it. You're alone. You can solve that later.
Here we go, guys. Sorry about the delay. Psychic paper.
Come on, phone her.
Side.
Is it not supposed to be?
Oopsie.
Is this armed? But it takes you where you need to go.
Like the TARDIS.
And why is my car blue now?
Love it when the clocks go forward, don't you?
I always have.
What are all these?
Reminders.
Aw.
Online,
Mostly. For some reason, there's loads of them.
I like them.
Aw.
I can tell.
Aw. Aw. Maybe you could take her?
Rubbish.
Aw. Aw.
Cheer night.
Chair night.
Aw.
On the end, it's called Twister. I hate waiting. Don't you? Yes.
What are you waiting for?
Guy Fawkes. The guy who tried to blow up Parliament. Yeah, the fireworks are for him.
Boyfriends, who needs them, right?
Right.
Well, there was, Rogue. So how's he gonna get to New York? On an airplane? Has he ever taken one? Oh, I guess there was Spyfall. Forgot about that. Aw, a gift.
No, it's not that.
Oh.
It's just, and I always wondered what it would be like.
Aw.
Year of you.
Aw.
Just the once, actually. Just the one guy.
Aw.
Promises to keep.
I always knew you were going.
Take her with you.
I always knew. Never be alone at Christmas.
Aw.
You don't need to be, because I'll be right here. Anita, at the sanctuary.
Aw. She should be a
Think of me
companion.
sometimes.
She should be a companion. She's
For old lang syne.
amazing. Take her with you. And they left her a TARDIS. Take her with you, Doctor. Also, she was kind of right. He is married. I mean, River's dead, but he is still married. Well, it's complicated.
You.
Me. Oh, okay, good.
Wait, how did he learn it,
Stabilizing
though?
yourself.
How could there be two of you?
The Oren, he's the future. He's me after I get the code.
How?
You know the future.
Aw.
I heard myself say it a year ago and I remembered it.
But I can't.
Yeah, bootstrapping. It's weird, I know. I mean, basically the code came from nowhere, but then so did the universe and no one complains about that.
Okay.
But you,
Breaking the connection.
when you explain things to people.
Miss her.
Aw.
Cersei.
The starseeds, I have had a long time to think about it, several seconds.
You do like to talk, don't you?
So if you were some big old corporation, in a big old hurry, and
You
you
go back
wanted
in
a
time.
custom-built, and here we are, in a time hotel.
Okay.
Pop your, you just microwave the star.
Wow. That's pretty cool. But why?
Saddest hotel room in the world.
Okay, wow.
What kind of person? Kind of sad sack human train wreck.
Wow.
Excuse me?
When you come in, all smiles and apologies and don't mind me's. A joke, do you think? Was she having a laugh?
This is rude. Come on. It's gotta
Don't
be
you dare talk about my mother.
a better way.
I let her down.
Aw.
I let her down on the last day of her life on Christmas Day.
Aw.
I can never change that.
Joy,
Aw.
look what's not in your hand.
Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. Yeah. To wake you up.
Aw.
Thank you.
It will pass. I am not the bad guy here, Joy.
Okay.
Valengard.
Of course.
Valengard respects the collateral sacrifice made by all participating innocent life forms, regardless of race.
65 million years ago.
And they did. Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Oh, fridge.
Oh boy, how are we gonna fix that one? Oh!
Screwed up, Joy. I screwed up.
Uh-oh.
Satisfaction
Aw.
and renewed hope for the future. However,
It's very clever.
well, I've had several million years to work it out. So I will not let you down, sir.
Trev, I love you.
Oh,
I actually really physically love you, Trev.
thanks.
Rotational gravity, anything I can use to narrow it down.
Bill
I'll run
Navy.
those numbers straight away, sir.
Great. Brilliant,
Bill
Trev.
Navy. Are they gonna fix
in
that
the
ever?
meantime, if it helps, we're in room 48.
Yes, yes, that helps quite a lot, Trev. Thank you.
Basically how you start a religion.
It's
wow.
getting warm.
Okay.
Try a half minute, sir.
Oh, very, very good with rope.
Okay.
This is the most
No,
technical part.
they need that. Okay, but how are they gonna get it back without that rope? Nope, don't touch it. Don't put it back on. You were free.
It's okay. We're going to be fine.
Oh no.
We can do this.
Joy, no.
You and I.
No.
To her.
Glad I get out.
Wow. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no.
I was hoping.
Joy.
No, Joy.
Joy, the star seed.
But don't worry. We'll be far from here, deep in the sky. No one will be hurt.
No.
You know what? Of course I won't. I will shine
No. What?
everywhere, and you stayed in that room for a year.
They accept the love you think we deserve.
Wasn't so.
You see, Doctor? You see? My mom was right, wasn't she? She was right all along. I'm Joy. And I'm gonna see her again. And she's gonna be with me.
Why is he smiling? Just blew up.
There's hope.
Hi, Mom.
That would be difficult.
By an old friend of yours, I believe. Would you be interested in working at the Time Hotel?
Okay, really? Okay, I really disliked that ending. Just seems like it's very disrespectful to anyone whose religion doesn't happen to be the same as theirs. Because it's basically saying that in the Doctor Who universe, this is true. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. Honestly, as soon as she started exploding into a star, I was kind of weirded out by the ending because it didn't really feel like it was the emotional conclusion to her setup story that they wanted. Like, instead she just... It didn't feel like her blowing up to a star is really a joyful, happy thing, but whatever. It was fine. Obviously, it was very emotional at that whole, like, ending sequence anyway, until that very end when it was like, yeah, I didn't like that. Also, he didn't even get a friend. Like, he didn't call Ruby. That was just her mother calling. So what was even the point of that then? Like, if it's not that he's keeping his connection with her. And I don't know, that whole ending was weird. I did like Anita getting to work at the Time Hotel on his recommendation. That was really sweet. But I wish he had, like, reconnected with her. Like, I think she'd be a good companion. Why doesn't... I guess he can visit her at the Time Hotel now. But, yeah, I liked, like, 95% of the episode. And then bringing in that religious thing at the end really just kind of pissed me off. Like, obviously Christmas has always been a religious holiday, but the Doctor Who Christmas specials have never been religious. A lot of them haven't even been about Christmas. Some of them have, like, had some surface Christmas stuff or been about, like, you know, just general happiness, family stuff. But, like, that was weird. I didn't like it. Otherwise, it was a good episode. And I like the whole one about the Doctor needing friends, but he doesn't actually end up with a friend at the end of this. He's alone. I mean, he recommends Anita for a job, but he doesn't call Ruby. He doesn't go back to Anita. Like, he's still alone at the end. So it doesn't even feel like he got his resolution to that story. But all that aside, I did want to mention the whole thing about him finding a bunch of TARDISes online, because that sort of implies that like all the people he's run into and encountered have made these because they remember him helping in some way. Maybe it's subconscious, or maybe it's people he explicitly like helped, you know, just deciding to do this. I don't know, maybe it's Rose. We know that she has her whole, like, she was selling stuff online. But anyway, it's interesting that people are selling TARDISes online, I guess because of the influence that he has. But again, he still ends up alone at the end, so I don't know. I really did like the episode until like the last few minutes, and especially that last like second or whatever. It was really like entertaining and interesting, and then when she like exploded, I thought that was weird, but not as weird as that final bit. I'm not gonna keep harping on it. Whatever. It still definitely felt, until that last second, like a really good, solid Doctor Who episode. I'm, you know, optimistic for where the show is going. I just wish they hadn't included that last shot. Okay, coming back to say that I actually think I dislike the ending less after remembering that thing the Doctor said about like the psychic field creating a religion. So maybe it's not actually implying that Christianity is just 100% true in the Doctor Who universe. Which again, like, not trying to disparage anyone's religion, just that it would be not great to me for this show to say basically that this religion is unequivocally true over all the others in this universe, because why? So, but I do think it makes more sense that they're basically implying that the psychic field created by the star made people, you know, decide to create this religion, or whatever might have come from it, like, was caused by the psychic field, and I think that makes some kind of sense. Actually, that seems a little offensive to the religion, honestly, because that sort of implies it isn't real. I guess maybe that way it's more, like, up to interpretation. Sure, why not? And that does overall make me like the episode more. I think that's a pretty neat twist, and implying something about, like, time paradoxes or something that I think is kind of cool, so I think I'll stick with that. And on that note, I did like the episode more. I still think for Joy's story arc, like, her turning into a star isn't the most, like, meaningful resolution to her arc, because it's not really her coming to terms with her life and her choices. Like, her mother just joining her in the star doesn't really fix the fact that she shouldn't blame herself for circumstances beyond her control, and that's never really addressed. I also think it's weird the way they treated Joy's sacrifice as a happy thing when she's basically being possessed by the star into doing this thing. It's not a normal reaction, because there was no reason she needed to be there for this star to be born. Like, it's a very weird way to frame it. And also, like, I just feel like they set up so many things about her life, and, like, it feeling like she was sort of lost and directionless. And I feel like the answer to that is not, hey, sacrifice yourself to become part of a star, because I feel like that's a really dangerous message to send. But I do think it's nice her spreading joy to everyone. That was fine. Like I said, I still feel like it would have been a better resolution if the Doctor had actually called Ruby, or gone back to Anita himself rather than just recommending her for the hotel. I don't know. Okay, coming in again with what I think the ending of the episode meant. At first I thought maybe it was just saying that fully Christianity is real, and if you believe anything else, sorry, because in the Doctor Who universe it's real now, which again, wouldn't be great to me. Like, I respect everyone's religion, but I don't like the idea of, like, saying one is just true and the others aren't. Then I thought maybe it was sort of saying it's not real because it's just the psychic field created by the star. Now it seems, you know, I guess it's more middle. So I don't know anything really about the story of what supposedly happened that night, because I'm not Christian. I don't know any of those stories. But what I think I've gathered from checking is that the star led people to believe in this baby who was Jesus, I guess. Again, I don't know the story, but I guess what they're saying is that Joy, you know, is joy and happiness, and she created this star with this psychic field that leads people to have hope and believe when they see it. So they had hope and believe in this child because of, like, again, the psychic field from the star from Villengard, and it's not actually saying anything either way about whether or not religion is true, just that, like, the reason that this belief happened was because of the joy from the psychic star and from Joy. Sure, that's fine. A little weird, but I can accept it, and it makes me okay with liking the rest of the episode. And that does feel more in line with the kind of thing Stephen Moffat would write. This did feel very Moffat-y, especially with the whole bootstrap thing with the code, because he does that a lot. But yeah, overall, so that makes me like the episode a little more. And yeah, I thought it was pretty good, and I'm excited to see where we go with next season, whenever that may come.